All right, so I did a post a few days ago, or I guess a poll a few days ago, about my new turban from Indira de Paris, or de Paris. So while I was in Paris last week, I was wandering the city and I found this really cute shop that sells turbans and jewelry and headbands and a lot of really cool stuff. And I fell in love with the turban. So I posted a picture of myself. I'll show you guys. I posted a picture of myself with this on, and I got a lot of questions about it. Everybody seemed to really like it. So my poll was, hey, do you want to see how you can tie it? Yes or no? And overwhelmingly, I got a lot of yeses. So here we are. I wanted to show you how this works. So the beauty of these turbans is that there is a headband in here, which will help it stay on your head. So you just start by putting it on like a beanie. And there you go. I like to cover my ears just to kind of give me that feeling of security, like it's like this is really gonna be, or like it's tight around my head. But you just put it on, and now the ears on the side have wire in them, of course. I know I mentioned that before, but that's what helps it stay. So you first wanna make sure when you put it on that you pull the back down. Let's see, pull the back down all the way. Then, of course, you wanna get your arms out and just wrap it around. Now, because of the wire, it will stay. So I like to wear mine, of course, with a little bit of zhuzh, and I could see that headband coming out of it, so I just tuck that in. So I spread these out like a big, pretty flower here. And if anything, just to be sure, I could wrap it around one more time just to make sure that it's really not gonna move anywhere. And once I have those around, just go ahead and start to fold and bend these in any which way that you want. So of course I wanna make sure it's out of my face. I like to have the V here on the side because, I like a little zhuzh. Then here, so once I have the arms folded and kind of styled the way that I like, I take these little bits here and tuck them in to the back. And then you pull this back so you can see a little bit of your hairline there, just to give it some more realness, and kind of just get it where you want on your head. And there you go. So look number one, right? Again, you don't have to wear yours to the side. I happen to like this look. I feel like it is a little more glamorous, has a little more zhuzh, of course, but that's it. Easy peasy, right? Look number one. Okay, so the second way that I like to tie this is, pretty simple as well. Now, I already put this back on my head and made sure that the back part of it is pulled down. So of course I look a little silly sitting here with these two arms on my head, or it looks like two big pink or two big red ears. But let me show you the second way that I have been tying this. Now I say this, all that I've been tying this, I've only had this, actually not even a week, and I've been wearing it all the time. So I love it, and I'm regretting that I didn't buy two. I just bought the one. All right, so let's get to it. So you pull your arms out the way that you want. And this time, I'm actually just going to make sure that my V is in the front, wrap this around, and I'm gonna keep this one simple. I'm just gonna wrap this around in a kind of a circle here, and I'm gonna take this opposite one and go the opposite way. So I have almost like a little rose, or maybe like a little ball on my head. I'll tuck this in and do the same thing. Tuck these sides in here, these little bits here, so they're not coming out. And then you wanna take this part here and pull it back. Voila, look number two. So second way that of course I will be wearing my new favorite turban. Honestly, I feel no reason to comb my hair on the weekends, or at least spend any time on my hair on the weekends. Even if I'm going out, I feel like this is glamorous enough or has enough style, enough zhuzh to spice up any look. I could either dress this up or dress it down. You know, I'm all about versatility when it comes to anything that I do, but this is definitely something that I will be taking advantage of, right? Right, so the third way that I like to wear this turban is really kind of not like a turban, more so like a headband. So I will take the turban and fold it in half. And I fold it in half so the inside, or so the headband portion of it is going to be on the inside. So I'm gonna use that part on the back of my head. So I'm just gonna take this like a headband. And because my natural part, well, we'll call it semi-natural, because my part is on this side here, I'm going to use that as my guide. So first step is just kind of get your headband to a point where it's comfortable on your head, right? Because we all know that if any headband is not cute on your head, or doesn't feel right, it's not going to be cute at all. So this time, just tie it around once. I'm gonna spread these out and kind of, well, I guess kind of flare them out a little like a flower, and then just fold and kind of tuck them in, and do the same thing that I did in the first look and kind of give it that look like a flower. I know it seems really big, but if you've met me before, oh, there's the headband, we wanna tuck that part in. If you've met me before, you know that bigger is always better. So this is my new headband look for this turban as well. So we've got 3 looks. 1, a little small rose, and then 2 flowers. So 1 full turban flower as well as a headband flower. Now this honestly is going to be my go-to headpiece or my go-to look for the weekends because it's so easy. I don't feel like I have to do anything to my hair. If anything, it protects my hair. So if you're someone who doesn't like to do your hair, or you have a lot of hair and you need something to just tie it up, or maybe you're trying to grow your hair, or you're going through a transitional look, this is a really good option for you. But I mean, that took what, less than a minute to do. Look number 3. Well, there you have it. There are 3